Foodie, hi and welcome. I'm Anna, your Keto Foodie, and this week for my update, I'm talking about OMAD, or 1 meal a day, talking about being a bit kinder to your body and reducing some of that pressure that you put on yourself for being on a diet plan or a way of eating, and talking about some of your comments to my videos. So stick around and let's get started. Right, it has been 9 weeks since I've restarted my keto program, and this week I've lost the 2 pounds that I put on last week, so yay, happy me. And if you've seen my videos before, which I'll post one here, then you'll know from my updates that I've been having a few weeks where I was very stressed when it came to work, and stress actually pretty much halts anything that I'm doing as far as how I'm eating and losing weight. Now, this week, I've been really making sure that I have been having my water, that my caffeine intake has gone down, so I only have 1, maybe 2 cups of coffee in the morning, but really staying away from it and making sure that my water intake has gone up. And these are things that I didn't do before while I was in my few weeks of stress. Also making sure that I have more sleep and ensuring that I'm really sticking to my plan and that I'm watching my macros. So that's what I've been doing this past week. Also, what I've been doing is just a couple of days trying out OMAD, or 1 meal a day. Now, what is OMAD to begin with? Well, it's what it says on the tin. It's 1 meal a day, so I'm only eating one time. And I tried that out on Wednesday because I was at home, and it just seemed easier to do. I had a lot of things. I was doing a deep clean of the of the house in general, and figured, you know what, I'll be busy doing this, so I'll do the OMAD today and see how that works. Now, if you know me from before, then you know that that was never the case. Because I am diabetic and have hypothyroidism, then for me, not even skipping 1 meal or snacks would make me very hangry, would make me physically ill, lightheaded, nauseous. My husband knew that if I sat down and said, I'm not feeling well, please can you make me something to eat right now, he would jump up and get me something to eat really quickly because I was not feeling well at all. So I was a bit nervous about doing OMAD because I didn't know if I would, in essence, be making myself sick. I can say that after having done keto and practicing intermittent fasting, where basically I skip breakfast and I'll stop eating the night before at around 8 or 9 o'clock, and then I won't have anything to eat until my lunchtime, which is around 12 the next day. And that's been working well for me. That's intermittent fasting. So I've basically gone down from 3 meals to 2 meals in a day. So I knew that I was feeling fine with 2 meals. So I tried 1 meal. Now, I tried my 1 meal, but during the day, again, I was doing a lot of house cleaning, doing some deep cleaning, getting rid of, a lot of stuff, moving furniture, making sure I dusted and cleaned in the back of it. So it was very physical. At one point, I just had tons of sweat just pouring down my face. And so it was very rigorous. And I did that for about 3.5, 4 hours. And then I had to stop. Interestingly enough, I didn't stop. And this was I started at about noon. So it was around 3:30, half 3, 4, where I stopped. And the reason why I stopped was because because I was moving furniture, my back just turned around and went, right, you're done. You need to sit down. It wasn't because I lost my energy. I just kept going. It wasn't because I was hangry or nauseous or dizzy. I was perfectly fine, and I wasn't any more hungry than I was in the morning. And I actually I really wasn't hungry at all. And I was able to do a lot of physical work through the day, and I just had energy. And what I mean about energy is I don't mean I'm bouncing off the walls. For me specifically, energy means that I can do things and just continue to go about my day and do what I need to do. Because before, I would come in, do one thing, and then that's it. I was spent and I needed to sit down, and that was that. So for me to go from that point to just having the energy to just keep going at a steady pace, that's big for me. And also to do all of that physical work and 4 o'clock and I'm still not hungry, hangry, because I would get very grumpy when I didn't eat, or physically feeling sick. That's also huge for me, because who likes feeling sick? Nobody. So my husband came home, and then that's when I started cooking, and we had one meal, and I was just fine. And then, of course, I stopped eating at that point, and then continued back into regular intermittent fasting the next day. I also tried that on Sunday, and it worked. My eating window for Sunday was a bit more, so instead of just having the meal, I started with a very light snack about an hour before dinner was made, and we had cottage pie. Headbanger's Kitchen cottage pie is amazing. Go check it out. So I did that as well, and again, it worked very well. And during the weekend, I don't eat much anyway, or at least I start eating later anyway, and that's something I've always done, which is one of the reasons why I decided to go intermittent fasting all week, because I realized, well, I already naturally do it on the weekends, so let's continue it. So that's OMAD. And what are the benefits of OMAD? Well, for someone like me who has a very, very slow metabolism and is really stubborn when it comes to losing weight, there are a lot of benefits. And actually, I'll link down below to the video that Dr. Berg has on the benefits of OMAD. One of the main things, and the reason why I'm starting to put that in there where I can, is that it gives the chance for my body and all of the, my liver, my adrenals, and my body to rest instead of constantly trying to process food that I'm eating, which greatly helps the efficiencies in my body, and it keeps my insulin really low, and it helps me to then use my body efficiently and burn the fat if I'm working out, or again, even just cleaning. Cleaning is a workout. So being able to give my body the chance to rest is a big one for that. Now, also this week, I've been ensuring that I've been a bit kinder to my body, really trying to stay away from undue stress. What happens when you're very stressed? You start overthinking things. So really making sure and paying attention to how I'm feeling, trying not to overthink things, trying not to just, jump the gun and put myself under stress. Even when it came to keto and the diet itself, and I was putting a lot of pressure on. I've got to lose. Of course, last week's update, wasn't feeling all that great for the fact that I've had a gain, but really being kind to myself that this is a process, and you just go with it, because life will continue. So you need to continue, and not really beating myself up for the fact that I had a few bad weeks. I know where it came from, and it has resulted in a gain. So really being kind, really focusing on making sure that I'm not stressed any more than I need to be. Now, the other thing that's happened this week is that I've had some really good food. Now, you know, I do my Indian butter chicken once a week because I absolutely love Indian food, all sorts of Indian food. It is my favorite cuisine, along with Thai and of course Puerto Rican. So I've had that, and I've had some other things, and I put up my recipe for Puerto Rican yellow rice, and I put that up on Friday because I tried it last week and it was amazing, and it just, oh man, it just made the Puerto Rican in me happy. So that was my video. I did it again on Friday and I posted that up. So if you haven't seen it, click above and just enjoy. Enjoy the fact that I use cauliflower rice instead of regular rice, and that it still tastes amazing, and that it does what I needed to do as far as that feeling of having my Puerto Rican cuisine. That was wonderful for me. So I shared that with you. So I actually got a response. I had Dee from New York make this for her family, along with what she does, and she's been doing keto for a little bit as well. And she responded to me. She did both my Puerto Rican yellow rice and my chocolate mug cake, and she had some lovely things to say. So Dee, you go girl, continue doing what you're doing. But for me, I think the most touching thing was that she did it and that her father enjoyed it so much, and he had 2 plates. Now, if you know Latino families, parents and grandparents, they're a bit more, I don't like this and this is not gonna work. So the fact that her father enjoyed it so much that he had 2 plates of it, and he's diabetic, so that makes me very happy in that he can have something that's tasty, that tastes like food that he is familiar with, and that it's healthier for him, so that he can stay away from the rice, because her entire family, she's working on her entire family going a low carb. So the fact that he can have this and enjoy it and enjoy the meal and enjoy what he's eating as well, that makes me really happy. Because the whole point to these videos, besides the fact of keeping me honest, is the fact that if I can help you with some information, if I can help you with some ideas and some recipes that makes keto easier, and that you see the benefits of keto and saying, look, I can eat and I can eat well, and I don't have to be sad that I can't have these other things, right? It's like being like vegetarian, right? Instead of not eating meat, we're not really doing carbs. So to help, if I can help you transition and be happy with what you're eating, then that's amazing. And that's really what I'm here for. I'm here to support you. And she also made the chocolate mug cake, and she absolutely loved it. And it really satisfied her chocolate cravings, so she was really happy. So Dee, go girl, and I hope you try some more of the recipes, and let me know if you have any issues. And to you, I say the same thing. Let me know what you want out of these videos. In fact, if you can just answer below and comment, when you're looking at my videos, are you already on keto? If you are, how long have you been on? Let's get a conversation going. And what do you think you would like more from me to do on these videos? That's been my week. And if you liked this video and it's given you something to think about, please consider giving me a like. And if you want to see more videos from me, then please click subscribe and the bell so that you can be notified when I put up another video. Thank you so much for being with me. Thank you to you if you've subscribed. Thank you to my subscribers. I really love the fact that you're officially with me on this journey, and I hope to hear from you. And until next time, I say to you, foodie bye.